Good morning, traders. It's Thursday, 21st of October, 2021. No high protein news expected today, apart from a little bit later on, UK time, 8 p.m. from Australia. Reserve Bank of Australia Governor Lowe speaks. That's about it. So what's happening today? All the yen pairs are looking weak today at present. Now, this is what I've been looking for. The yen pairs in general are all looking overextended. They've had a big move to the upside, looking overextended, and in my opinion, due a correction. Doesn't mean that that is going to happen, because these literally could just, go to the moon if they wanted to. The market can do that sometimes, but in general, you'd be looking for a correction after a big move. After an impulse, you get a correction, and that's what we'd be looking for. And I have been looking for basically to see yen strength throughout the whole of the market before I started getting involved with shorting yen pairs. Obviously, with all of these down on the day, it means that we are seeing Japanese yen strength, as the Japanese yen is the second part of the currency pair. So it's just a case of, okay, well, they're all weak, they're all down on the day. Is this the move we've been waiting for? And if there is, well, let's look for a technical setup. So one of my favorites at the moment is Aussie yen. We had this big move down here. Well, it's not a big move, but it's quite a significant move down. 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of selling from the early hours. And then we've come to a little halt. Now we do have this. There is a trend line. I'm trying to identify if it's yeah, there. Okay, so we're still in a bullish trend on the hourly, but I've got my alert set here. If we start to break below this trend line, this could be the move that we are looking for, and potentially, you don't need to necessarily trade Aussie yen. You could look to trade something else, one of the other yen pairs, but Aussie yen is a typical currency pair to trade in a what's called a risk off or a risk on, actually, risk on or risk off sentiment. Risk on, you'd look to trade Aussie yen long. Risk off, you'd look to trade it short. Risk off means that the market is looking to buy safe havens and looking to short the risk currencies. Risk currencies are Australian dollar, Kiwi dollar, Canadian dollar. So if it was a risk off sentiment in the market, we'd look to short the Aussie dollar and we'd look to buy the Japanese yen, and that means we'd be looking to short Aussie yen. So I have an alert set underneath this trend line, underneath this candle low here. Yep, we've had a little buy candle, but sometimes in a strong moving market, we can often see a one candlestick pullback before it goes again, and that's why I've got my alert set underneath this low. Okay, because we could be getting that one candlestick pullback. It's a false move, if you like, in the market. We think, okay, well, maybe we're going to bounce off this trend line, but then all of a sudden, boom, it goes through. So I want to be interested if price breaks there, and there's going to be similar opportunities like that on all the yen pairs. So just keep your eye on them. Like I say, this is the first time. We've been looking to short yen pairs for a week or two now. Actually, I think it's gone on for so long, but this is the first day I've seen all of them down on the day. Okay, so just keep your eyes on them. Could just be a pullback and we see another move high. Stranger things have happened, but just keep your eyes on that. Dollar index came into some structure. Let's just delete this. Here, look, I'll just show you. Resistance, support. 4 hour, could be seeing a double bottom formation here. Okay, just to confirm that, what you'd want to see is the break above this trend line here. A break of these highs, or this high here, would confirm that double bottom. And then I've just taken it off actually, but we'd be looking for an impulse correction another impulse again potentially. So we could be bottoming out here, and we could see a change of sentiment. Now I have, again, I have an alert set underneath this low, because the market could be looking as though it's going to do something, and then all of a sudden, boom, it does the opposite. Market can do that. So I've got my alert set underneath here in case we do drop down, because we are actually still technically in a downtrend here on the 4 hour. Looks as though it's going to turn around, but you never know. Okay, I'm not really looking to buy unless we form a new high here, and then looking to look for the higher low, and then looking to get involved. So keep your eyes on yen pairs, keep your eyes on the dollar as well. Anything else on my radar? Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is on my radar today. I'll show you why. Daily, yeah, big push down. Okay, so bearish sentiment there, but look what's happened. We've actually come into a trend line. This was sent out to our members on the watch list on Wednesday, looking for price to actually come down and hit this trend line. Exactly what it's done. So that is spot on analysis. Now we're looking to see what happens. Well, are we going to get another move up? Is this trend line going to be respected? Well, look at the daily candle at the moment. It's looking very, very bullish. Look at the hourly. Okay, we can draw a trend line using the last swing highs there, look. And we've actually broken that trend line. So it may be the start of a push to the upside. Obviously, this is just one impulse. We're not seeing higher highs, higher lows consistently, but I will be interested in looking for a higher low on this. I've got an alert set here, which is where we saw a little bit of support there, look, and resistance here. So I've got an alert set there. If I see a morning star pattern there, it could be a trading potential. Although we could even push lower down and come into these lows here, and that would be a very, very nice inverse head and shoulders. But this would be the first point of interest here. Alert set. If I see a bullish reaction, then that could be a buy setup. Okay. Now, that's the very, very early very, very early stages. You might want to see an impulse, correction, impulse, and correction. You might want to see a couple of different impulses and corrections there, cycles, before you get involved. Nothing wrong with that. Looking for a little bit of extra confirmation. But interesting place. Very, very interesting place where we could see a big reversal on pound Aussie. So there you go, guys. Keep your eyes on the dollar. Keep your eyes on yen pairs. Keep your eyes on pound Aussie. And let's see what the day brings. I'll catch you later. Bye.